What's up everyone, welcome to Campbell's Coins. Before I get started into everything, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to everyone. I recently passed a big milestone in the YouTube community. I got over 1,000 subscribers just past that last weekend. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for helping me reach this point. I really do appreciate it. All your comments, all your likes, all your dislikes, even those people out there. I really do appreciate you engaging with my videos, doing all that sort of thing, and it really means a lot to me. Now, getting to the crux of my video. So this is part 2 of my grandpa's collection. And for those of you who don't know, I have this huge series planned out before COVID hit, and unfortunately COVID hit and I had to stop it, but getting slowly back into it. Well, so my grandpa was a huge coin collector, and my family didn't know the extent of his collection until just recently. Well, I have been able to go through that collection, and I'm kind of showing you that collection, you know, box by box. So you're discovering things as I discover them. So this is box number 2, and I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and let's get to it. We've got another box here. This is from my grandfather's collection. Random box I picked. Most of the stuff inside is disheveled, so we kind of have to pick through it. I brought my trusty sidekick to help me out with all this, although she probably just wants her toy and not much helping. So let's get into this. Oh yeah, this is going to be big. So these are all year sets that he collected, and they aren't all modern year sets either. I caught a glimpse of some, but we have to kind of pull them out and organize them. Also, we can check to see if there's some good looking ones to send in. When I had first gone through this collection, I did come across this box, and at the very top was a 1950 mint set that had a really gem looking Franklin half dollar. So I popped that bad boy out and I sent it into PCGS. And you may have seen my PCGS unboxing video, but in case you haven't, I'll be right back. All right, and we're back, and here is what it graded. It graded MS64 full bell lines, and like I said, I have not gone through this box. That was only at the top, and I was just doing a quick search, and I was like, ooh, that's really nice. So we might find some other ones like that in here. I just don't know, but this one was so supreme. So nice. So much luster to it. This was a really nice Franklin, and I'm glad it's more protected now than just being in this box. So let's see if we can sort all this and organize it and try to find some really nice looking coins. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the video as necessary, and if I come across anything that's pretty cool, if I don't, you're just gonna be going along the light speed route. So I'm actually pausing this. I haven't even gone that far, but some of these sets are, and actually these coins in here are really, really nice. Some of these pennies are just, I wouldn't doubt if I got a 67 or 68 out of some of them. they're just really nice. This happens to be a 97 set, P and D. Of course, that means Philadelphia and Denver. I've got a 98 set here, 99. Just so much stuff and lots of crusty rubber bands. Oh, so this is, again, like I said, this is not on top of anything, but here is a 1936 set. We have a really worn Walking Liberty, 1936 quarter. We have a Mercury dime, Indian head, nickel right there, and penny, a wheatback. Some of these are in good shape, especially the penny. Man, this is gonna be a really good box. Right here we have a 2000 with a really crazy toned Sacagawea dollar. These coins are these are all mint state. This will be interesting going through that. Here's another 2000. This is a Denver. Again, these are all in mint state. Really nice shape. Here we have, this one is, and my grandfather had to write last of the silver coinage. What year would that be, guys? Of course you know it, 1964. This doesn't look like it's, this is an accented hairpiece. You can kind of tell, if you look at the eye in Liberty, it'll be a little bit, am I wrong? Actually, I'm wrong about that. Totally wrong about that. This is not the accented hairpiece, but these are all mint state, really nice shape. Here is a 1896. So we have an 1896 Morgan that is in mint state. This is a Philadelphia. We have a 1896 Barber half. We have an 1896 quarter, an 1896 Barber dime, 1896. These are all really worn, except for the Indian head penny. That's in good shape. Again, I've got the wide angle lens, so I'm not able to get any close-ups. I might do something at the end where I'll get some photos of the nice coins that I find in here. So stick around till the end and you might see that. But this Morgan in here, it might be a 65. That's a really nice Morgan. So I stopped you out of Time Warp non-struck years. This is 33. He's got a 33 penny that's a little worn. Okay, this is the result. I had to clean up. This actually took me a really long time just because everything's scattered and I get distracted looking at a coin and looking it up, looking at prices. So, excuse me. So I had a 1932 quarter that I found, but it's not the rare year. It's Philadelphia, so it's worth about maybe 20 bucks. A lot of good stuff. This is 2000s, and it only goes up to 2003. He has Philadelphia and Denver. A lot of duplicates in here. Very interesting how he did it. 2003, I think, is the year he wasn't officially diagnosed with Alzheimer's, but I think that's basically when he just stopped all sorts of collecting, because I don't see any mint sets past 2003, 2002, like proof sets like that. So he basically just stopped at that point in time. Here, the 90s. So this is 1990 all the way through 99. Lots of really mint state high quality coins in these two sets. Some nicks here and there that would disqualify them from ever being worth anything, but some other ones, not so bad. Here, what was this one? Of course, chronological. These are the 80s. Some good ones in here. 70s. Again, I barely looked at all of these, but I just glanced. A lot of pennies that you've seen like this, that bright copper in the 90s pile, can be seen going back to the 70s. So hopefully there's something there. Over here we have the 60s, full sets, P&D. Again, doesn't have everything. He might have just 1 year. Here we have the 50s. What's really interesting about the 50s pile is he has a lot of mint state Franklins. Two of them, which I suspect will have full bell lines, but they also have some chatter on the face, and I don't think they'll be worth sending those in, but still interesting nonetheless. Right here we have 40s, so he has the full decade right there. Here, now the 1930s were very interesting because that is when they started cutting back on production, especially right when the Depression happened. And we may be seeing that in 2020, just because the Fed just cut rates. Rates are now at 0%. I should probably tell you what day it is. It's the 15th of March. So, and this is obviously 2020. If we look at some of these, he has, so there wasn't a $50 struck in 1930. He put a dollar amount here, so that tells me that he was probably purchasing some of these. Right here, we have 1931, no struck $50, quarter, or there was a nickel, but he just didn't pick it up. This is 1932, no struck $50. Same thing with the dime and nickel. The 30s were interesting because it was the beginning of the Depression, and it was also the first time that there was a cut in production in coins. I think it was 1932 and 1933. They didn't mint a whole lot of coins. They didn't mint, I think there was a small amount of quarters minted in 1932, and then they stopped production on those. Same thing with dimes and nickels and pennies. So there's smaller mintages of those years. And I'm not too sure if they did a $50 in those years. I have to go refresh my memory. Anyway, he has part of a 1920s set here. Starts at 27, goes 28 and 29. And then over here, he just has like a random set of coins. Barber half, 1907, 1892 Barber quarter, a 1914 Barber dime, a 1912 V nickel, and then a 1908 Liberty Head. And then here we have AU or BU 1896 Morgan, 1896 Barber Half, 1896 Barber Quarter, 1896 Barber Dime, and then 1896 V Nickel, with of course 1896 Indian Head Penny. So I still have to go through all these, find some really good, sets or coins within these sets. I think there's one or two. There was a Mercury dime that I saw. It was a San Francisco Mint. Those full bands. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Again, I think maybe it's worth like $80 if that's the case. But if I do pull anything out, of course I'll do a video of all the coins I've pulled out and sent in, kind of like to summarize what was actually sent out, or what we got out of this whole thing. But this is box number 2. I'll have box number 3 in another video at another time. Not exactly sure when that will drop, but you'll stay tuned for that one. All right, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Oh, one more thing. He had a little thing of half dollars here, and I was like, what is this? Well, he wrote on the side that it was 76, so these are all Kennedy bicentennial half dollars. And what was interesting was when I was younger, he paid me. Oh, hi. Do you need some attention? What's up? We'll go. So when I was younger, he paid me in Kennedy half dollars to mow his lawn, and I probably had like a pickup truck worth of half dollars at the end of a few years, just because I was mowing out at his farm for so much. And let me tell you, he had a lot of grass to mow. So I was paid in a ton of those. I know he had a whole bunch of them, and I thought that was pretty cool. That's kind of what got me into coin collecting and all sorts of things. My dog's whining at me, so she's telling me to wrap it up. I'm sure you guys are bored too. All right, thank you all so much for watching. This is Campbell's Coins, and that is my 2 cents.